Okay, so basically this fish replica, it's not very up to scale, or like it's actually a bit smaller than everything. So this is about the smallest fish. So now then if we go up to this whale I made a while back, yeah, it's kind of so tiny, but that's okay because they still look really pretty and beautiful. So yeah. Oh wait, did I say smallest? I meant that this was the biggest. Wait, I actually don't remember if I said it. But this is the biggest and the smallest is the flying fish, which is over here. And if we were to compare this, then it's like about the size of its tail, so yeah. Oh, also I just realized this fish replica kind of looks very much like this, but only this is much tinier and has a big variety. Now that I don't know why, but like every single like fish replica has all of these fish. I remember I went to this like sea museum thing and they had all of these fish. And like when you Google fish replica, you get all of the same fish. I don't know why, but it just happens. Okay, so this swordfish and this tuna, yeah, they're both fish replicas, but only I made them very big, so they don't fit over there. But they're still fish replicas, so yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but like that swordfish is actually very old. Like I made that when I first started this ocean thing. And then you see that like tuna right over there? Yeah, so that was inside of my previous videos. I made a bunch of ocean videos. I made 18, I think. But yeah, that was inside of one of my previous videos. And another one was a whale. And this one was the whale one. And I made this one with the tuna, just like inside of my other video. And this is totally unrelated. But this alligator was also made with the tuna and with the whale. Oh yeah, also the shark replicas are also there, but I just didn't Google it up. But yeah, so there's also a shark replica because I went to this very fancy restaurant while I was at the beach, and they had like this crocodile, a tuna, and a swordfish. But I got the swordfish from a completely different area because it was actually like 2 months ago when I made that, and some of my other videos are really recent. So yeah. Oh wait, I just realized something. So the monster of Bear Lake, if you aren't aware, is this monster, and like later it was revealed to be a hoax and they created it, but then a little bit after they did cite something, so it's kind of weird what is real and what isn't. And a lot of people said that it was like either green or brownish, and you may think, what does this have to do with like the ocean other than like it's a lake? But the mosasaur, which is what like this video has inside, it says that like the monster Bear Lake is like a crocodile or like an alligator, and a mosasaur does resemble one, and the smallest one is probably the size of like a dolphin. So like that would make sense, like a dolphin could fit inside of Bear Lake. So yeah, and also it's inside of Utah, and Utah has like a bunch of fossils, and like the fossils, there were mosasaur fossils inside of Utah. So technically, like, it could have been a mosasaur living inside of the lake. Okay, so basically, I made this, and it's the gargoule from France inside the Seine River, I think. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah. And basically, I made a bunch of other of these. I made a giant Lofferjaw worm from Iceland, and I made the famous Loch Ness Monster, but I think I broke the Lofferjaw one, so I threw that one away. And then the Nessie one, it's lost, so yeah. But I'm gonna try to find photos of it, and if you don't... Okay, so basically you see this sea monster comparison. So if you looked at my last video, you would know that I also did that. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, you see that blue thing and that green thing off inside? Yeah, those were the sea monsters that I made. But yeah, so this is just like a miniature version of it and from a bird's eye view. And in fact, I actually have the other ones over here. So this was the mosasaur, and that was the basilosaur. And the basilosaur is actually my favorite. And it really resembles the U-28 sea monster that happened inside of World War I, I think. Yeah, it was inside of 1915, I think. Oh my god, my camera isn't focusing. But yeah, so this is like the small scale version. If you want to see the big scale version, watch my previous video. Oh yeah, also, I also like put the measurement and how big they are. So the mosasaur or the monosaur and the basilosaur are both 60 feet. The elasmosaur is 46 feet, and the plesiosaur, which is the smaller one, is like 11.5, which is almost 12 feet if you round it. So that's like 3 times of my height because I'm like 4 foot something. So yeah. Okay, so just a disclaimer, this is not accurate to size. If it was accurate, then it'd be going way out that door. Okay? And basically, not only that, but like also you see those two down there? Yeah, how like they're way smaller than these two. Yeah, those are actually supposed to be the biggest. But fun fact, I actually made them really small just because like those are really long because they have a lot of neck, and the neck doesn't take that much because the neck is very skinny, but these two are very like fat all the way through, so that technically means I need to use more material, which means that I'm gonna run out of stock, and I didn't want to use that much because I was running low on stock, like my materials were running low, so I made them very tiny, but they still look really good, and I'm still really proud of this. So yeah. Okay, so I found a better word that like describes these better than like fat. Their bodies are like really consistent, like as you can tell. So yeah. Well, the Elasmosaurus and the Plesiosaurus, they like have a lot of neck. And I really thought that these were like all the same when I was little, so yeah. So like these two are very consistent and these have a lot of shape to them. So this one is 11.5 feet. It's not actually 11.5 feet. It's so much smaller. This is 46 feet. It's actually so much smaller. If you're wondering what that is, that's just a title for the sea monster size comparison. This one is a basilosaur and it is 60 feet. That is 60 feet. Disclaimer, this is not actually 60 feet. 60 feet would mean going out the front door.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
Every day I'm shuffling.
I've been married long time ago.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. What you to come from? What you to go? What you to come from? Bapalano. But I mean the man, oh, I've been married a long time ago. What do you to come from? What do you to go? What do you to come from? Catanado. But I've been married a long time ago.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Look back and watch me
But I've been forgotten, I do. I've been married a long time ago.
Huh?